How many pieces did you cut him into? 5?
Yes, this looks like it was filmed through a potato in a snowstorm, but we cleaned up the audio so you can hear this chilling crime unfold. Meet 26-year-old Kou Thao, a resident of Wausau, Wisconsin. Kou is a repeater, also known as a repeat offender. Only this time, his charges weren't for possession of methamphetamine, battery, or retail theft. This time, it would be first-degree intentional homicide, hiding a corpse, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Thoa claims that his aunt's husband, 58-year-old Tong Pao Hang, had been bullying him, making advances at his wife and asking to have young girls brought around for his enjoyment. But how did this go from a case of verbal conflict to police being alerted of an incident and finding a head in the trunk of Tho's Honda Accord? Instead of us explaining every detail of what we think happened, let's go to the source and hear the chilling story from Thao himself during his admission interrogation.
I do try to encourage people to do the right stuff.
Yeah, but I think that even if I tell the truth, nobody will believe me.
Well, I guess, okay. You know, we've certainly talked to a number of people, okay? And in this case, and of course, you know what was found in the car was Tong's head. And so how does that look to an outsider who knows nothing about this? I mean, that's a lot of explaining to do. But the thing is, you know, cutting somebody apart, a person could be viewed, someone that does that, as being a monster, or I'm sure there's reasons behind it that make it more understandable and make it more human and make it more understandable. And, you know, I don't know if you have any issues with drugs that kind of influence you and make you do things you wouldn't be proud of. That can cause you to do things like that and kind of control you that way. But, you know, I'm hoping, you know, I came in from home to talk to you. And I want to help you through this, but I'm not going to sit here and want to, you know, hear lies from you about it.
I'm not gonna lie.
If you respect me, the best way for me to respect you is just to be upfront and honest about how things came to be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
So I'm hoping you're not looking to point a finger at somebody else here.
No.
I'm hoping you're looking to take responsibility and make it understandable for everybody, because there are a lot of questions as to why. So I guess it's kind of balls in your court, as they say now, to kind of explain as best you can how things ended up the way they did. But be honest.
He was a bad man.
Tong, you're talking about? And why was he bad?
He would boss my aunt Linda around.
Okay.
He would want her to call her friends so he can sleep with them. And he would tell me to find young girls for him. And he would want to sleep with my wife.
Wow.
Yes, Bao. And when I go outside and smoke, I can hear him peek, like from his bedroom. He will like quickly walk and peek into Bao's bedroom when Bao's sleeping and stuff.
And this is up on Town Line at Linda's apartment? Okay.
And he keep on doing that for 4 days. And I've been telling my brother-in-law, Yeh and Kushi, and my mother-in-law that that guy is a bad guy. He shouldn't, Linda should not be with him. And nobody just didn't care. So
you felt you needed to do something?
yeah.
And what did you do?
He told me that that I'm not a man, that he can do whatever he wants. That he gonna sleep with my wife.
He said he was gonna sleep with Bao.
Yeah, and he said if I was gonna like it, and I told him that the reason why I don't sleep with her because she's pregnant. She's got, it hurts her stomach, and then he doesn't care, and so I took him to Ye's house, my brother-in-law's house.
Chicago?
Yeah, in Chicago, because he was getting like very very pushy. So I said, yeah, there's young girls over there. So he wanted to go, and then we went over there, and then there wasn't any young girl, and then he got mad at me. And that's when things went down.
And you need to tell me what those things were, though. I mean, I know what they are, but you need to say, though. What happened?
I shot him.
You shot him?
He told me,
He told you to shoot him?
yeah,
Where did you shoot him?
I shot him in the head.
And where were you located when you shot him?
I was in Chicago. I was in the basement.
You were in the basement at the house on Chicago Avenue,
Yeah.
at Ye's house. And was there anybody else in the basement with you when you shot him?
No.
And what kind of gun did you use?
Oh, I don't know. It was a handgun.
Where did you get it from?
I bought it off of the street.
Where did you get the bullets for it?
It came with it when I bought it. It had 3 clips.
How did you get Tong to go into the basement?
I said that there was girls over there.
In the basement?
Yeah, young girls.
Young girls in the basement? And he believed you?
He told me to take him.
And how close did you get to him when you shot him? Like, how far was the gun from him?
Probably like 5 feet.
And how many times did you shoot?
Just one.
Just once? And what happened when you shot him? What happened to him?
He fell to the ground. And then I ran.
Where'd you run?
I went to go tell Yeh
And why did you want to tell Yeh?
that I had shot a man. I don't know what to do.
So cool, if I'm understanding you right, and correct me if I'm wrong here at all, but did you have the gun with you when you drove over to Ye's house with Tom?
Yeah.
Where did you have it?
In my pocket.
In your pocket? What color was the gun?
Black.
A black gun? What caliber was it? I mean, what did it say on the gun?
I don't know. I didn't look at it that much.
How long had you had the gun?
Probably 1 year.
1 year? Then what did you do with the gun?
I just threw it in the alley in Milwaukee.
In an alley in Milwaukee?
By Walmart. I don't know which street.
Okay.
I was just driving around. Just threw it.
Was anybody else with you when you threw it?
No.
Did Bao know you had the gun with you?
No.
What does Bao know about?
She doesn't know anything.
Nothing?
Nobody knows anything.
Nobody. But you said you went and got Yeh.
Yeah, only Yeh knows.
And why did you go get Yeh?
Because I feel close to him.
He seems like a nice guy. Is that true or
Yeah.
or not? Am I wrong? I don't know him, but I only talked to him a little bit.
He's a nice guy.
And so you get Yeh because you're close to him. And what do you tell Yeh?
That I shot him.
And then what happens?
Then I didn't know what to do.
But what happens? I know you're confused and your head's got to be spinning at this point, but
And then we wrapped him up. Well, I grabbed the tarp and he wrapped them up. And we both carried them into Ye's car.
where did you get the tarp from?
It was outside.
Where outside?
It was by the bed, I don't know, by the porch.
On the back porch?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you wrap anything else around him?
No.
No. And then what did happen next?
And then I just drove around. I didn't know what to do. I went to go pick up my wife, Bao, and my daughter. And then,
Well, and this is where I'll stop you, Kou, because I know maybe there's, again, some bad things that happened that you don't want to talk about, but, and what you've told me, I really respect you for being able to do that, okay? You're telling me you killed Tong, and you killed him because he's a bad man? He's a bad man for your family?
he's a bad man for society, I think. I know for sure.
You don't want him living in society because he's just bad.
Yeah, he's bad. He pushes me around. He pushes everybody around. I've seen the tone he takes. He's a little child molester.
And so you feel you're getting a child molester out of society, not to hurt anybody anymore.
Yeah.
But we need to talk about how Tong got
Separated. He was too heavy for me to carry.
So Yeh helped you get him into the car, but where do you go with him from there?
I went to Junction City.
Junction City to where
I heard.
Bao's dad's trailer is?
Yeah.
And what do you do there?
And
you got Tong in the back of the car, yep?
Yeah.
Is it just you or anybody else with you?
Just me and my Bao and my daughter.
Okay.
But they don't know anything.
They don't know that Tong's in the trunk? And he's still wrapped in the tarp? And all in one piece, right? So what happens in Junction City?
I was supposed to go and burn him, but I didn't have the guts to burn him. So and then I didn't know what to do. And then I just drove off to Milwaukee.
Still with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I went over to my sister's house, I dropped my wife and kids off over there, and then I just drove around for 2 days. Don't know what to do.
Is that like Monday and Tuesday? Because you left the trailer, or you were only at
For a little bit.
And then you drive to Milwaukee. And which sister did you go to?
D.
D? Okay. So you go to D's house?
Mm. And
I can tell you, I know Bao said that B went with you for those 2 days you were gone.
He didn't go with me. I don't know where he went.
Okay. Well, where do you go then?
I got lost. I didn't know where to go.
Still have Tong's body in the car with you?
I was thinking to ditch him, but then I don't want the animals to eat him. And then I don't know.
Yeah, you do know, but.
And then I just drove around, and then I found my way back home. I crashed the car because I didn't sleep for 2 days. I didn't know what I should do or who I should tell. And then
You need to get it all out.
I crashed the car, so I didn't know where to go, so I finally found my way home.
Where's Tom?
He's still in the trunk.
In one piece.
Yes,
So you crashed the car into what?
into a curve.
Okay.
It was raining really hard. And then I opened and the wheel was all wiggly, so I couldn't drive it no more. So I switched the tire to a smaller tire. Then I drove to my sister's house and I just left there. And then,
So now the car is back at your sister's house,
yes,
and Tong is still
Tom's still in the trunk.
okay.
Um,
You're back with Bao?
no,
No.
not yet. And then
Where's Bao?
she's at Dee's house,
Oh, so which house are you at?
Hank's house.
Peng's house. So now you're at Peng's house. Car's out in the, is there a driveway or on the street or what?
In the back.
Oh, right, the back parking lot at Peng's house. Okay. And Tong's still in the trunk. So then what?
And then I know that I have to, get the car fixed, but and then I can't do it with Tong in the back. So, and he was too heavy for me to carry, so I had to cut him up so I can carry him.
So how did you do that?
With a knife.
Where did you get the knife?
It was in the car.
Okay. Was it in like a sheath?
I don't know. It was a black knife.
A black knife? How long was it, would you say?
No.
Not long. And where did you cut him up? Where were you at?
At my sister's house.
At Peng's.
Mm-hmm.
Where exactly?
Backyard.
In the backyard? Were you inside of anywhere? Or were you doing it right there in the trunk? Or where were you standing when you were?
I just took him out. I couldn't carry him out, so I cut him in pieces in the trunk, and then I brought him downstairs.
Downstairs in the Peng's?
Yeah.
What did you put him in?
In a tarp,
In the tarp?
and then garbage bag.
Garbage bags? Okay. How many pieces did you cut him into?
5.
Where did you cut?
The legs and the arms and the head.
So where did you cut at the arms?
Shoulder and at the knee.
So you cut here, here, and at the knees. And so then there's one section from here on the torso and the upper legs, and then the head. Did you use anything else besides the little knife? Because I know cutting bones is very hard.
I just used a saw for a little bit, but I didn't use anything else.
And what kind of saw was it?
It's a big saw. It was in the car.
It was in the car?
All the stuff was already in the car.
Well, I know there's a big saw in the car. I got a couple pictures from the car. I'm gonna just show those to you. Is that okay?
I don't want to see it.
Okay. You don't want to see. I was gonna show you the saw. No? Okay. I understand that's hard to do. I'm not. I know. I need you to tell me about it, and you're doing really good. Okay? I'm so glad you asked for me about this.
I don't know what to do.
Okay? Just never ever has the truth been a bad way to go. Ever. Even when it's about talking about bad things you've done. Okay? Think about that. The truth is always a good thing. Okay?
Yeah.
So a bad thing happened to a bad guy, but you're doing a good thing talking about it. Okay? And I just hope you can trust in that. But I know it had to have been a tough thing to do when you were doing that.
I don't know what to do.
I'm sure you felt stuck. Were you taking any drugs or anything at the time to help you cope with this? Meth or
I did a little.
you did some meth?
Yeah.
When did you do the meth?
I did it in Milwaukee.
At what point did you get the meth and smoke the meth? Did you buy it in Milwaukee?
Yeah. I just bought it off from a black guy by 35th.
And when did you do that?
When I drop off my wife and kids.
At D's?
Yeah.
And then you went and found some meth? And is that what maybe kept you up?
Yeah, because I didn't know what to do. Like, I can't go to sleep because thinking about it that, I have did that and then
Yeah, I'm sure. And in a way, I'm thinking the meth you're hoping will kind of take you away from this whole situation. I don't know. I mean, you tell me. Are you addicted to meth?
No.
No? Did you do meth before you shot Tong at all?
No.
You were sober and everything? Had you been drinking at all?
Yeah.
How much?
Probably 3 or 4
What, beers?
beer. Yeah.
What kind of beer?
Milwaukee's best size.
Okay.
We were just taking like shots like at once, like one this space.
3 or 4 beers you had earlier? What about Tong? Had he been drinking?
Yeah.
What was he drinking?
Same thing.
Same beer? Well, of course, the big question is, where's the rest of Tong?
No, my sister thinks house.
Where? At
In the basement.
Does she know it's there?
No.
Where in the basement?
It's not. It's by the stairs.
And what is he in?
The same wrap thing, the tarp.
He's in the tarp. And what color is the tarp?
Gray.
A gray tarp. So Tong's legs, torso, and lower legs are all in a gray tarp.
His legs and hands are in a black garbage bag.
In a black garbage bag. But it's all together? I mean, all in the same location in Pang's house? The whole rest of his body? How many trips did you make from the car to taking him downstairs? 2? So one was with the tarp and the other was with the black garbage bag? And inside the black garbage bags are what?
His legs and his arms.
His legs from the knees down and his arms from the shoulders down? And then in the tarp is still the rest of him?
Yeah.
The torso? Okay. And this is at Peng's house on, do you know what street she lives on?
St. Paul and 38.
St. Paul and 38?
Yeah.
I need to write that down in case I forget. And what day did you do that?
I don't remember. Because they don't have any calendar or any clock.
Were you concerned Peng was gonna eventually find that? Or
Yeah.
how many days ago would you say you put?
Just one.
1 day ago? Like the day before you got arrested?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was he starting to decompose at all or smell or anything like that when you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who all lives at Peng's house?
Peng's 3 kids and her boyfriend Pedro, some Mexican guy.
Ping's 3 kids. How old are the kids?
Um, they're pretty young.
Pretty young. So this is like a basement?
Yeah.
And by the stairs, is it like under the stairs or aside the stairs?
Side of stairs.
Do they not go down there much, or?
Nobody goes down there.
Oh,
Only to do laundry, but it's really crappy downstairs. Nobody
Okay.
goes downstairs, and it's really dark.
and the gun in an alley by Walmart?
Yeah, I don't remember where exactly.
And the knife that you used?
It's still there, the basement.
The knife is in the basement too? Okay. The shovel that was in the trunk of the car, what was that used for anything? Where did you get that from, or was that always in the car, or?
Yeah, it was in there.
It was in there? Okay. And the saw, I mean, did you buy the saw someplace in order to be able to cut him?
It was in there too.
The saw was in the car as well? Did you buy anything to help you get rid of Tong?
No.
No, never bought anything. Okay. Well, I appreciate you talking about it. Okay.
What should I do? What's gonna happen to me?
Well, you should continue to be honest and help. You know, you were at rock bottom before you called and wanted to talk. Okay. You can only help your situation, in my opinion, by being honest and helping with whatever we need to get the rest of Tong back. Okay. And I don't know Tong. I had heard there were some issues within the family about not liking him. I don't know exactly what those all were, so I'm hearing from you he seems to like to sleep around or likes to sleep with young girls, which certainly is not good. How long has he been dating? Linda is like your aunt, or
He's about 10.
he's Bao's aunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard that he's from Minnesota,
Yeah,
and he's supposed to be a tough guy. I don't know.
from St. Paul. So, what did you tell him about why you were going over to Chicago?
I said there was young girls over there,
Young girls over there.
and he told me to take him. And he said not to tell my aunt.
And you're driving that same,
No, I drove a white Accord.
the white Accord? So you're driving, he's in the passenger seat. You guys have had a few beers at Linda's, and you pull into the driveway, or what?
Yeah.
And then do you guys go in by Yeh or whoever's in the house, or do you go right towards the basement, or take me step by step through what you do once you get into the driveway?
We went to the front door. Then he said he was gonna smoke first. Then I went and
Smoke what?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes? Okay.
Then I went inside first. Then he soon came after. I think he just took a couple of puffs cigarette. I don't know. And then he came after me. Then we went back outside. So we went through the house.
Out the back?
Yeah, out the back. And then I said that we should go and drink down there because that's where all the girls are at. Then he went down there and then there wasn't any girls, so then he didn't really like it. Then he was getting rowdy, and then I pointed that gun at him and tell him that he should not be rowdy. He told me to shoot him.
He told you to shoot him?
He said if I'm a man, I should shoot him.
Did he know you had a gun on you when you guys went driving to the Chicago Avenue house?
Yes.
He knew you had a gun. How did he know that?
He was spying on me and he was looking at me.
Did he owe you any, did you ever sell drugs to him or owe him, did he owe you any money for drugs at all?
No.
No. So you don't like him and you're saying he told you to shoot him?
Yes.
Why would he tell you that?
Because he said I'm not a man, that I can't.
Oh, so he was like daring you.
Yeah, like shoot me. You're not a man.
It's not like he wanted to die or anything, but he was challenging you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you felt like you needed to step up to him and
Yeah.
you pulled your gun out of which pocket?
In my right pocket.
It was in your front pants pocket?
Mm-hmm.
And the gun, what kind of gun does it, do you know the difference between a revolver and a semi-automatic?
It's not a revolver.
It's a semi-auto?
I don't know what that means, but it's just...
Well, like a shell pops out after you
Yeah.
shoot it. So what happened to the shell? Did you pick that up too?
Yeah.
And what did you do with that?
I just threw it away.
Where did you throw that away?
When I was driving in Milwaukee.
So you kept it with you until you got down to Milwaukee, and is it where you threw the gun at all?
It's around there.
It's around where you threw the gun? If need be, would you be able to show somebody where you threw the gun? If they got you in the area of the Walmart?
I don't think I remember.
You don't think you remember?
I
Do you remember any of the streets or anything you were on there?
I was just looking.
We're afraid if anybody finds that gun, what if a little kid finds that gun and starts, is it loaded yet or anything? It's completely unloaded? And it was what color?
Black.
A black gun? I mean, do you have more bullets for that gun?
I think I do.
I know you have a backpack over at Linda's. Are there more bullets in that gun or in the backpack?
There might be.
Would those bullets fit in the gun that you got rid of in Milwaukee? Yeah. They're all the same type of bullets, which fit the same type of gun?
I think there's two types.
Two types? Do you remember what types?
I think one was, I don't know, silver one was a gray one.
Oh, I guess I'm just asking about the caliber of the gun. I mean, is it a 9mm gun? A 380? I mean, usually on the bullets it says what caliber they are.
I think it says 40S.
Like a 40? Okay. All right. Where was Tong standing when you shot him?
By the door. In the basement.
He was facing you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say something to him to face you, or
Mm-mm.
he was facing you and, because it must have been, was he standing still, or, I mean, did it happen so quick he didn't have time to react?
He said, where's the girl? And he said, what's all this junk down here? And I said, oh, we moved all this stuff down here. And then
That's what you said? And then what?
he said, where's the girl?
And then what was said after that?
And he said, that there is no girls here. So I had to go find some.
And then what?
Then he said I was stupid.
So he was mad at you because you tricked him thinking there were girls down there?
I wanted him to come and drink with my brother-in-law and them, so they can see him like who he really is.
Something that doesn't make sense to me, that hopefully you can help make sense to me, is you're taking him down into the basement where you know there's no girls down there. You know there's nobody else down there. It's like you kind of had it planned out what you were going to do, taking him down into a basement where you know there's nobody else.
Yeah, and
And you got your gun with you.
Yeah, and Kushi was supposed to come down too.
To do what?
We're supposed to drink down there.
Okay. Why would you need to drink down there versus drinking in the house?
Because we always mostly drink down there. Because in case we spill beer, we don't have to clean it up.
Okay. But you're lying to him about there being girls down there. It seems like you're trying to trick him into going down there. To get him someplace where you are alone and away from other people.
Well, no, not alone. Just with the family so they can see him. That he's a bad guy.
Because I hope you don't. I'm not debating whether he's a bad guy or not. He very well may be a bad guy. If I got to know him, I would say this guy's a jerk. Okay? And I could very much dislike him as well. But nobody tells us about Yeh and Kushi don't say anything about you inviting them to come down and drink in the basement with you guys. So that's why it doesn't make sense that you were taking him down there to drink with him and to have those other two guys come down and drink with you.
I did ask him to.
Okay. And so what you're saying is Tong gets all upset because he thought there would be girls down there.
Yeah, but I wanted him to, just to be there with the other family so, they can see that, he's a bad guy and, he knows that there's no girls and then he got mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was waiting for Yeh to come and they didn't come. So he was getting upset, like really mad. So I didn't know what to do, so I told him to stop being so mad. Then I pointed a gun at him, then he said, he told me to shoot him. And, that
he was daring you.
Yeah.
He was like, he didn't think you would do it.
Yeah.
So you had to prove to him you would do it.
Well, I wasn't gonna do it too, but it just happened.
You just snapped, or what?
I don't know. I was just pointing, and then it
went off. What was Kushi doing when Yeh was helping you carry Tong out?
I don't know.
He was in the house?
I don't know.
Was Kerr around, your upstairs neighbor?
No.
Do you know Kerr?
Mm-hmm.
You know him well?
No.
No, not friends or anything?
I just know him, but I don't know.
Something else I wanted to ask about is after you guys leave the trailer, you go over by the dam. Do you remember doing that?
Oh, yeah.
You and Bao and your little one, Darla?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you go over there?
I was going to ditch him over, but was gonna put Tong over.
Put Tong over by that dam? But why didn't you?
I didn't want the animals to eat him.
You didn't want the animals to eat him? Was that a big concern of yours, is putting him someplace where animals could get at him?
I don't want, I just don't want animals to eat him.
You just don't want animals to eat him? Okay.
And I didn't want to bury him, and I didn't want to burn him.
Shortly after you leave the dam, you stop and throw some bags out.
Got also the door and then that's all.
So was there anything, any of Tong's clothes? I mean, where are Tong's clothes
They're at my sister's house.
with the body parts?
Mm-hmm.
Did you cut him up while he's wearing his clothes? Or
Uh,
did you take his clothes off him?
I had to take it on.
You just kept the clothes with the body parts in the tarp and the garbage bag?
Mm.
The black bag?
It's separate.
Separate? But they're right there in the basement? Okay. Did you get rid of anything else anywhere else that we should know about?
No.
No. So the gun's in an alley by Milwaukee, the knife and Tong's clothes, and the rest of Tong are in the basement at Peng's.
Yeah.
You're doing the right thing. I know it's hard. You're doing well. Okay? It's a good step for you. I can't sit here and say, you know, okay, you told us the truth. You're free to go. You know that. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
You need to face this, but you're facing it like a man.
Am I gonna go to jail for a very long time?
Possibly. But that doesn't mean Bao and the kids can't come and see you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cool. You don't want me to lie to you, do you?
No. I trust you, that's why I come to you.
I know. I'm glad you did. It makes me feel really good that you did that. And it makes me feel really good that you're talking about this as hard as it is.
I'm never gonna become a cop no more.
No. But that doesn't mean your life is over. You can still live a life. You can still do good things wherever you are.
How am I gonna do that?
Just one step at a time. Okay? All you gotta do is keep putting one step in front of another and doing the best with the situation that you're in. Okay? This last week and a half must have been hell for you.
Yeah. My hair is far off. I don't know. I can't go to sleep.
My hair. That's why you never would even recognize me unless I talked to you. But you'll be able to start sleeping again. You can't be doing meth anymore. That's not good. And now that you've got this bad stuff you were holding inside out and told the truth about it, your body will respond with being able to feel a little better about things and you'll be able to sleep. Okay? Trust me. It might take a little bit, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel of you being able to live a life. It won't be the exact life you want, but you can still do good stuff. Is there anything else you want to tell me about Tong and what happened there?
I think that's everything.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me right now?
What's gonna happen to me?
You have to go back to the jail and you will go to court on Monday and you're charged with committing a murder. There's no easy way about that, but like I said, as the details of this come out into the public, they're going to hear about how you cut up a body. You're the one that has to help make it understandable as to why you did that. You couldn't carry him by yourself. That's why you did that, and that had to be held just to do that. And you cut him up right there in the trunk,
Mm.
and then just what? How far of a walk was it from the car and the trunk to the door to get into the house to go to the basement?
Like 3 steps.
Where was Pang and her kids and
They
Pedro?
were at work.
They were at work,
The kids were at school.
and the kids were
Bao
you were
sleeping.
and Bao was sleeping. So Bao knows nothing about this whatsoever.
Nobody knows.
She had no idea you had Tong's body in the back of the car or cut him up and put him in the basement at Pang's.
She kept asking where I keep on going. I said I was going to smoke cigarette.
She kept asking you about where you were going, and you just told her you were going out to smoke a cigarette as you were. The gun you were carrying when you left Linda's. Do you always carry a gun?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, not always, but I don't know. Sometimes carry it because people want to beat me up or
So you were carrying it for protection? Okay.
because I'm not a strong guy, so I can't beat them up. I just scared them off.
You've had that gun for a year. You bought it from who?
A white guy.
Where? Here in Wausau, or where did you buy it?
I bought it in Eau Claire,
Eau Claire. How much did you pay for it?
300.
300. Okay. So Tong is somebody you never really liked. I mean, you describe to me your relationship with Tong when you first met him, and
I like him. Just that he keep on telling me that he's gonna do all these things, and there's nothing I can do about it.
the things he was telling you he was gonna do were what?
Well, he's going to sleep with my wife, and he'll boss my aunt around, tell her to go pick up her friends to come and sleep with him, and then they will do that. And he said that I'm not a man, I cannot do anything about it. He told me that he's gonna sleep with my wife, and my wife's gonna like it. And he said, "How can I sleep with her?"
It was just kind of jabbing at you, huh?
Yeah,
Making you mad.
for like 4 or 5 days straight, he been saying that all the time when nobody's around. And I told him, "Yeah, come over," and then yeah, come over, and he don't say anything. He's being nice.
What did you want Ye to do?
I just need people to be present, so he acts different.
Get other people around so Tong would act different?
Yeah, Tom act more like more nicer.
Wouldn't be saying those things, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Do you need anything to drink?
Just water.
Water? Okay. Is it okay? I'll get you some water.
Can I have a cigarette or something?
Sure. In a little bit. I don't smoke, so I'll find some cigarettes.
Okay.
So hang tight there. I think you feel pretty bad about things, so I'm gonna have an officer just kind of stand here and just keep an eye on you, okay? All right? You did the right thing though. All right?
Okay.
I respect you for that.
I'm not a mouse. Okay. I'm a man.
You are a man. I never called you a mouse, did I?
No.
You're a man. Did Tom call you a mouse?
Something like that.
Or who called you a mouse?
He called me a mouse, and then the other detective called me a mouse too. I didn't know what it mean.
Oh,
Then I asked him.
no. You're a full-grown man. And that's a full-grown man takes responsibility. So, I'll be right back though. I'll get you some, something, you know, about the truth and needing the whole truth so everything fits together. Something that's not fitting together is, I learned that the detectives in Milwaukee Police Department, they searched Hang's house. And Tong's body's not in that basement.
He is in there. I don't think they look really good. It's just next to the stairs.
You recognize this photo?
Yes.
Is this Hang's basement?
Yes.
Did you maybe decide that you should move
side.
him after originally putting him?
No, he's on the other side of the stairs.
He's on the other side of the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Like hidden?
He's in that tarp.
He's in the tarp. The gray tarp.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't move him at all. That's where you last left him and never, in a black garbage bag?
In the tarp. Left him in a tarp, and then his hands and feet in the black garbage bag.
And the tarp and the garbage bag were both put together with the knife back behind here?
Like this they're going down, and they come
Is
up
that
here.
these stairs?
This is the back. This is where it came from.
Okay.
And it came over there, then went around here.
And you just set it behind there, or did
Yeah.
you like hide it at all back there?
There was this cushion thing there put on top of it.
You put a cushion thing on top of it?
Yeah.
And that's the last you ever went back there and touched it?
Because I didn't want to put him outside.
What day was that?
That's the day that I got arrested.
The same day you got him arrested was the same day that you put him earlier in the day down here?
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to help us find him, right? Arrested him?
I don't want it to stay there.
You don't want him to stay there because you know what's going to happen, right? He's going to decompose and really start to smell. Why did you keep the head?
I didn't want him to, I don't want him to be inside a house because he'd be haunted.
He'd be haunted?
Like that place would be haunted.
If his head was left with the rest of his body, the head would cause the house to be haunted if the head was left there?
Yeah.
Is that what you're explaining? Why do you feel that? Why? Is that...
Because I was scared to touch the head.
Were you concerned about anybody being able to identify the body if it was found? No? How did the head end up in the pail?
Because I was supposed to bring him downstairs too, but then I was too scared to take him. And then I just left him and put him in the bucket.
Well, when you cut his head off, it was wrapped. What did you put the head in?
In a bag. And then put the shirt over him.
The shirt?
Yeah, and then...
Whose shirt?
I don't remember.
What color was the shirt?
Gray.
Gray shirt? And then you put that into
the bucket.
Where did you get the bucket?
Junction City.
Junction City? So you did bring a pail from, was it in the trailer, or where was the pail?
Just outside.
Just outside the trailer?
Mm-hmm.
And when you grabbed the pail, what were you thinking about? Why were you grabbing the pail at that point? Did you...
I don't know, I just grabbed it in case anything.
Well, you grab a pail for a reason. what were you thinking you were going to do with that pail? Did you already have a plan in mind of what you were going to do with Tong?
No.
No? So what's the real reason you took the pail?
So the blood won't drip in the car.
So the blood won't drip in the car? And what will you do with the pail to keep the blood from dripping in the car?
No, what do you mean?
Well, I guess how would the pail help you from keeping the blood drip in the car?
Oh, just put his head in there. So.
Oh, because you shot him in the head? That's where the bleeding was coming from? So you put his head in the pail, and while you were in Junction City, so it wouldn't leak into the back of the car. Where was Bao when you did that?
She was at the trailer.
She was at the trailer, so she didn't see you do it. Did you put? Did you have anything else around? Apparently, we have a note. Apparently, so she didn't see you do that. Did you wrap his head in anything else before putting it in the pail?
Yeah. The gray clothing.
Okay. Was it already in the bag too? Okay. Okay. Well, that's more understandable. I gotta look and see what this is here. Do you recognize where this is?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in the basement.
At
Ping's?
And what location is this in the basement?
That's next door. Next behind it. Right here.
Okay. I guess what they're trying to show me here is that there's nothing there.
Cushion on top of it.
Is this the cushion you're talking about? This cushion is on top of...
Cushion and this another. This cushion.
I don't know. I can't tell. I wasn't there.
Yeah, then underneath the cushion, see the black bag?
Well, how do you feel about this? Those two detectives that talked to you down in Milwaukee, I would stay in here, but I could bring one of them that was at this house in here. If you're comfortable with that, and they could maybe help explain things, because I really want you to help us, and I think it would look better for you in court if you were able to show that you helped us find the rest of Tong. Okay? Do you believe that? No? Why not? Do you not want us to find the rest of Tong?
I want you guys to find.
And we have his head, so it's kind of, it's pretty clear what happened there. He's dead. So, helping yourself right now is important, in my opinion, if I was sitting in your shoes. And one thing to do that is, even though you don't like Tong and he was talking down to you and making you feel like you're not a man, he's got family. He probably has some people back in St. Paul or wherever that care about him. And do they deserve some closure? Do they deserve only to get his head back?
That's why I didn't burn or bury him or anything.
Okay, and that's good. But, so that's where you need to help us figure out where the rest of him is.
That's where he is.
That's where he is. Would anybody else have moved him? Would you have asked anybody else to move him?
No. He looks exactly the same.
How do you feel about one of those detectives coming in here to kind of help clear up? Because I wasn't here, so it's hard for me to talk to you about what this looks like and what was found down here when they did the search warrant at Peng's house. And so between the three of us, you, I, and one of those detectives, we could maybe sort through this a little better. It's up to you, though. I don't want to force you to do anything you're not interested in doing, but it would help me. And if you're not, after one of them comes in here, if at some point you're just not comfortable with them being in here, you can ask them to step out, and they'll step out, and it'll just be you and I again. So what do you think about that? Which other one of them you'd want in here? Because they're out here, but I'm not bringing them in here unless you're okay with it.
I don't want them.
You don't want them to come in here? Neither one of them? Okay. Is it okay if I go talk to them and learn more about the basement area and come back and talk to you then about what I find out? At some point, maybe not right this second, but I just, I wasn't everywhere on this case. I was up here in Wausau while they were down there talking to you and searching the car and, doing all that stuff. So one thing there were a couple other things I wanted to ask you about to help me make sense here. I'd like you to take me kind of step by step, because according to what we learned is the time you left Linda's on that Sunday with Tong to go over to Ye's house is like about what time?
I don't know.
Well, they tell us it's sometime around 11 o'clock, maybe noon time. You don't come back and get Bao, and you tell Bao what when you come back to the house and without Tong? What do you say when you come back or to Linda's?
Forgot.
Did you say something to Bao about wanting to go someplace and wanting her and Darla to come with you? And
I honestly forgot, but I did remember just grabbing some clothes and stuff.
well, they said you came back around late afternoon, like around 4 o'clock. So that's a big 5 hours, maybe 4 hours of time where you're gone. And I guess what I want to talk about is after Yeh helps you with putting Tong into the trunk of the car, we still have a few hours there that he must have went somewhere or did some things.
I just sat at the home.
So after the Tong's body was put in the car, you what?
We just sat at Ye's house.
You just sat at Ye's house and Kushi was there?
Yeah, he told me to leave.
Kushi told you to leave? Did you leave?
Yeah. After he told me to leave.
Because I imagine they don't want to really be anywhere around this whole situation now. So then you left?
Mm-hmm.
And where did you go?
I just drove around.
What places did you go? Where did you drive?
The the street that's by town line.
Okay. Street that's by town line? Do you need to look at a map? I can pull up a map on the computer. That's why I kind of wanted to.
Going between, not the country road, but not the busy road, but between those roads. I was just going slowly, going around.
Did you go get rid of anything?
No.
Did you stop anywhere?
No.
Because another question we have for you.
Oh, I did stop somewhere.
Where did you stop?
I stopped at John Bain's house.
John Bang's house? And why did you go to John Bang's?
I was going to tell him what had happened and what should I do, but then He didn't tell him, so I just left.
Did you talk to John Bang?
Mm-hmm.
He was there? And what did you talk about with him?
He just asked me if I had find a place to live yet. And I just said no. Then we just have one cigarette that I left.
So he doesn't know anything about this? Did you show him your gun at all? You're still carrying your gun in your pocket?
No.
Where did you put the gun?
Threw in the car.
It's in the car? And Tong's in the trunk while you're at John's? Who else was at John's that saw you there?
I don't know. I saw people just sleeping on the floor.
And where does John live?
On Aspen Street.
Aspen Street? In Schofield?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where else did you drive then? How long were you there?
Just for maybe 5 minutes.
And what time would you guess it was that you were there?
I didn't look at the time.
Well, I'm just saying, was it middle of the day, in the middle of the afternoon, or, if you had to guess what time it was. I know you didn't have a watch or...
After like 12 or something.
After 12?
Yeah.
You think it was 2 o'clock?
Not nighttime and not afternoon. Middle.
Middle? Well, give me a time then, and just...
maybe around 2.
2 o'clock? 2 or 3 o'clock?
I think so.
Okay. Is that the first place you stopped after you left? And then where'd you go after you left John Bang's house?
Then I went back to town line. I just stay outside in the parking lot
In the parking lot? For how long?
for a long time.
Did you stop and get any gas anywhere or buy anything at any gas stations? We heard that you bought a 30-pack of beer at a store that morning.
Yeah, early in the morning.
Early in the morning? Like what time early?
Probably 11, 10.
11 or 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, that same day? And what store did you go to for that?
Quick Trip on Grand Avenue.
The Quick Trip on Grand Avenue? Okay. And were you wearing the same clothes that you were wearing when you came back and then eventually drive Tong over to Chicago Avenue?
Yeah.
What happened to those clothes?
I don't remember. I think it threw it away.
What were you wearing? Do you remember?
Red shirt.
A red shirt?
And black pants.
And black pants. Long pants or shorts?
Long pants.
Okay. And so, why did you throw them away?
Because they got bleach all over.
You got bleach on them? And tell me about the bleach. That's another question, because it was pretty obvious about what was done down there after the body was... what else was done down in the basement, I guess, with the bleach?
I just poured the bleach everywhere, and then I got all of me.
Who else was down there with you? Or were you by yourself when you were using the bleach?
By myself.
Did Yeh know already at this point that you had shot Tong?
Yeah.
But he didn't help you clean up at all? No. Did you ask him to help you clean up?
Mm.
But he wouldn't do it? No. What, besides the bleach, what did you use to wipe the bleach?
And just all clothes.
Old clothes? And what happened to those clothes?
We threw in Ye's garbage.
Threw it in Ye's garbage? So it went out with their garbage? And so what happened with your clothes then?
I threw it with the garbage too.
They went out with the...
The same.
Well, where did you actually physically put your clothes?
In a garbage bag. And just put it in the back.
And put it on the back? What?
Yard.
In the backyard? And then where did it go from there?
I don't know, I just left it there. And
You just left it? Thinking...
And it looked like it was a lot of garbage, so I just grabbed some other garbage and put it in the car.
Oh, you were concerned it looked like too much garbage there? Did Ye know you did that?
I think everybody saw.
Everybody...
I don't know. I'm not sure.
What clothes did you put on?
Yeah, he gave me a white shirt.
Ye gave you a white shirt? Because he knew you were changing clothes because of getting bleach on you? Were you afraid there was any blood on you from Tong?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your clothes that you had on when you cleaned up and the old clothes you used to wipe things with bleach went into, where did the garbage bag come from that they went in?
Inside the house.
Inside the house? And what kind of garbage bag was it?
It was a clear garbage bag.
A clear garbage bag? And you put it out back with the other garbage?
Mm-hmm.
But you were worried that it looked like there was too much garbage back there, so you grabbed some of their garbage and put it in your car to take with so it looked more normal? Is that what I'm understanding? Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Check some notes here. And again, the reason you were keeping the head, what were you going to eventually do with the head?
Nothing. I didn't want the raccoons to eat it. Because the raccoon, they come inside, like sometimes they come inside a house.
Sometimes the raccoons come inside the house? Peng's house?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Well, I can hear them.
You can hear them? But did you have a plan for what you were going to do with the head at that point?
I was gonna put all the bodies back in the car.
You were going to put the body back in the car? And do what then?
I don't know what they decided.
You hadn't decided yet? Before the police show up? So you were just putting it in the basement for the time being to store it so it's not in the car, and then eventually you were thinking you were going to do what?
I don't know, call the police. I don't know what to do.
Okay. Well, we got to figure out what happened with the rest of Tong here.
So you don't believe me?
Well, I'm trying to understand. You're saying where you put it. You seem like you're trying to help. But then when the police searched this basement, you can tell they were down there, right? That's where they got these photos. They're not finding the tarp or the bag. So I'm just wondering, did you maybe move it someplace else that you need to remember?
Don't move it.
Did B help you at all in anything?
No.
B is D's boyfriend?
That's why if you guys don't believe me, you guys can do the polygraph test.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Get some more notes here. Um, you guys had a cell phone along with you, right? You and Bao? And whose cell phone was that? Do you remember?
Lucy,
Lucy's?
his wife,
Lucy or Nusi?
Lucy.
Nusi, okay. Um, it's Nusi's phone, but how did you guys end up with Nusi's phone?
Yeh gave it to me.
Ye gave it to you? And why did you need the phone?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, we have that phone. Is it okay if we check the phone?
But not my phone, that's Yeh or Lucy.
We'll ask Nusi too, but while it was with you, you and Bao were using it. So we also want to ask you.
Yes, we check.
We can check it? That's okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other thing, so this is Pang's basement. And if we wanted to go down there and search some more, is that okay with you as well? That we search the basement again if we need to? You don't own the basement, but we just want to make sure you don't have a problem with us trying to find the rest of Tong. So it'd be okay with you to search the basement? Yes.
Yeah, that's what he's at, I told you.
Okay. Do you want to take a little break right now? Or do you want to keep talking? How are you doing? Hungry? Need a snack or something? Or you want a cigarette?
Can I have a cigarette?
Sure. Let me put these photos away. Oh, real quick here. This is a map of the dam. This is the Bay Dam right here. Is this the dam where you went?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get rid of those garbage bags?
I don't know. It's really, really dark. I just threw it somewhere around here.
So you took a left down this road when you left here?
Yeah.
And how far down do you think you got before did you stop and throw them out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's just nothing but garbage from Ye's house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No clothes in there that are all bloody or rags or anything like that from cleaning up? Okay. If you had to guess, like how far you drove before you stopped after making this turn, what would you guess?
It seemed like a really, really long time, like probably 30 minutes to an hour drive. It seemed so it's going really, really slow
Okay.
because it was very bumpy.
It's a bumpy road? So you think you drove quite a ways down this road, but it's
Mm-hmm.
on this road here?
Mm-hmm.
And you throw it from the road, or do you go off in the woods and throw it, or
No, I just fell off the road.
off the road? And how far off the road did it land, would you say?
I think you can see it from the road.
You can see it from the road? Did it land in grass or trees or
It had no grass. There's just like little trees.
little trees? And it was what color bag?
It's clear.
Clear bag? One bag or two bags?
One bag.
One bag? Okay. Let me go find a cigarette for you and a lighter, and I'll come back and get you, and we'll step outside and smoke. Okay? I won't smoke. You'll smoke. No. Be right back.